Hello everyone, it's just a dad. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and show you how to set up for the first time this Roborock Q5 Pro robot vacuum cleaner. This is a robot and mop also. So here's everything that comes in the box. Here's the mopping pad attachment. You're going to put the water right here. It has its own little chamber. So lift that up, put the water right here. The mopping pad is already attached, but it's just held on with Velcro. And once in a while you will have to take this off. It's slided off this track and you will have to wash this yourself. There is an adjustment here for, that's the normal amount of water. If you want maximum water, move that up to there, that line right there. Now you do get some extra one of these. These are like little nozzles. The water is going to simply drain out the bottom of this onto the mop pad, but you can replace those if they get clogged up a little bit. Okay, let's put the mop pad back on. Goes on super easy. And when we want to attach the mop pad, you don't have to have the mop pad on all the time. You just simply slide it on, and there's these two little buttons here, slides it off. We got a docking station, cable for the docking station. We also have this is like to keep when the robot is docked, it keeps the mop pad from getting on your hardwood floors. Yeah, since this is gravity, this mop pad will stay wet for a while. All right, let's take this off. We're going to plug the cable into the actual docking station here on the side right here. The docking station, 100 to 240 volts, 50 or 60 hertz, consumes 28 watts of power. Now the cord is 2-prong and it's 6 feet long. Now they do want you to put the docking station up against the wall, and they want 1.5 feet clear on either side of it and about 4 feet clear in front of it. The docking station is about 5 feet and height-wise is about 4. They do want you to use some two-sided tape when you put it on the floor, because the robot is going to come around it and it could move it if it isn't secured to the floor. There are these little gripper pads, and there is this little piece right here that would stick. Now the shield does have some two-sided tape on it, so peel those off, and the docking station is going to go like this. And it looks like this is right at about 14 inches by about 15.5. Okay, here's the dustbin. You're going to have to empty this dustbin. It does have an extra large dustbin. You're going to take this over to so it doesn't hinge open. You can just empty it out like that, or simply take the filter off and empty everything out. There is no, sometimes they hinge open, you know, and it makes it easier, but this is a really large dustbin. So you could just empty it right out there. There's a little trap door here. This does have LiDAR navigation. I really like to see LiDAR navigation. It also has a bumper on the front and a sensor. That's like a proximity sensor. It's not going to sense if something's really low to the ground, like a cable or a toy that's really low. It will run it over unless it can depress the bumper. Now it does have LiDAR, so if the toy is about 4 inches tall, the LiDAR will be able to sense it and avoid it. 3 buttons right here. There is a QR code here that you're going to scan during setup. Let's flip it over. Drive wheels, 1 side brush. It comes installed. Looks like a Phillips screwdriver to remove it. We got these fall off sensors here. Once in a while you will have to wipe those. They're little glass windows. Freewheel, sometimes you might have to take that off. It's easy. Dual roller. So this all comes assembled. I'm just taking it off for demonstrations. 2 different rollers we can see, and it kind of shows you how they go in. Take the door, put the 3 or the feet in the front and push it down. This does float up and down a little bit, so make sure that's installed correctly. There's the dustbin, and again, this is what the mop pad looks like. So the mop pad is about 11 inches by 3. This is a pretty big 6.5 inches for the vacuum. So it vacuums and mops. Now, it's not able to raise that mop pad up or down. It's simply just on there, and it's relying it to just be drug across the floor. It doesn't raise it up and down. And with that being said, it can't lift it up either. So it's going to be important for you to map your house with the LiDAR, do a mapping run, and then you're going to put zones divide up different rooms that have carpet and don't have carpet. That way you can tell it to avoid the carpet. So whenever you want to mop, put the mopping pad attachment on, but when you want to vacuum carpet, you're going to have to take this off. Okay, I've got it plugged in. You're simply going to slide it on, and that is what's going to turn it on, and we should be ready for startup. Yeah, the lights come on. Okay, it's going to say charging. So you're going to download the Roborock app, then you're going to connect it to your phone, and then you're going to have it do a mapping run. You can divide up the map into different rooms, put no-go zones, have it scheduled start cleaning. Okay, I forgot one really important measurement everybody keeps asking me for. 4 inches is how tall this is. 4 inches. And about 13 and a half. Okay, I did fill this up with water. It doesn't hold a lot of water. They don't explain those. You know, they don't explain these little nozzles. I've not seen these before. Does it? I've got it on max water. Okay, the water's coming out. Maybe it's like a wick. Okay, so they do drain out. So they drip. So they just drip every once in a while. Okay, so you're going to get it is probably best to wet this, you know, just run it under the sink really quick. Now I did buy this with my own money and I spent about $240. It's on sale on Amazon right now. So we're going to see if it's worth it. This is just the unboxing and setup, and I'll try to give you a quick demonstration, but I'll have to review it, use it for a while, then review it. Okay, let's go to the Roborock app, hit the little plus button. And there's where it activates my camera on my device, and I want to scan that QR code. So bring your tablet down here, scan that QR code. Now it wants you to hold the spot and dock buttons for 3 seconds. Hold these for 3 seconds.
Resetting Wi-Fi.
All right, come up here, click this, next. Select your Wi-Fi. So my select Wi-Fi. Wants to use, I don't know why they want to use. Okay, now it's going to transmit, the vacuum cleaner is going to transmit a Wi-Fi, and you have to join it. If you have a different type of phone, you may have to swipe down and go into the Wi-Fi and actually physically click on that Wi-Fi. But it transmits a Wi-Fi for a little bit so that these two can talk, and then it's going to talk to, then it will transfer over to your normal Wi-Fi. Okay.
Stand by.
That took maybe 20 seconds. You're waiting for all of these to check mark off, and it only uses the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Okay, use now. There's a plug-in. Agree. And I don't know why this isn't on by default, but you want map saving. Because if that's not on, you don't get to divide up the rooms and all of that. I don't know why that's not. You get multi-level. That should be a default setting, in my opinion. My house has multiple stories, but I'm not going to use it for multiple stories. Now, offline maps I don't necessarily use. I've found that really slows my internet down when I'm trying to use it. So it'll store your map up in the cloud, I guess. So now we're at the home screen. It's got 48% battery level. It wants to quick map your house. Now I recommend leaving the mop pad off. Let's do a quick mapping by leaving the mop pad off.
Starting mapping.
All right. It's going to undock itself. You want to pick stuff up off the ground. Open your doors. Yeah, that's the first time I read in the manual where it wants that dock two-sided taped down. And maybe I see why now. Most robots try to avoid their dock. This one, I've seen that a couple times. I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, it mapped my house, but then it got to this point and said it couldn't find the dock. So, and then it told me to dock it myself. Well, oh no, it goes the other way. We'll have to keep an eye on this.
Charging.
Okay, here we are in the app. That's a pretty decent map. Let's edit the map. I want to rotate it first. Okay, now let's click. Now that's a more accurate. Edit room. So now you're going to divide the room. It may have a bunch of rooms divided up for you and you can modify those, but let's divide up this big room. You're going to drag these to where you need them. I know right here is the kitchen. Divide. And it's going to make it 2 different colors. Let's divide up this room again. Okay, now let's name. Select an area to name. That is the kitchen. Name, that is the dining room. Name that. That's the, oh, it's called the corridor. Okay, let's go add no-go zones. Click the little box. No. There. Click on that little edit button right there. Now we want no-go zones. We do have surface type also, which I'll show you that. We have invisible walls. Let's add an invisible wall. I don't want it going past that right there. Hit the check mark. Now the robot will not travel past that. Let's add a no-go zone. Let's add an actual no-go zone. So I know over here there's a bunch of computer cables. Let's have it stay out of that area. Then hit the check mark. Now this is the home page, and I like that it shows us the app on the home page. Let's go to, I don't think this can tell between carpet. Maybe that's a carpet and hardwood floor sensor, maybe, I don't know. But if we click on that again, edit surface type, so you can add thresholds. I've never had to do that. Floor type. So you can add, okay, so you can add the direction, vertical or horizontal, default, tile. Let's go back. Okay, we can do full, and you start cleaning, that means it's going to clean every room. We can do specific rooms. We can do 1, 2, 3 passes. That's nice. So I could do 1, 2, 3 passes on that. Select what rooms you want. Zones, I can make this zone any bigger. I would move the zone and it would just clean in that zone area. So that's kind of nice. So we have balanced, turbo, max. We have max plus. I've never seen that before. Route is standard. We can do custom. You can pick whatever. You can pick each room to have a different way. Smart. Huh. So it does have a smart. But it didn't show me. That was under custom. Under general, it doesn't have a smart plan, but under custom it does. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look in the 3 little lines up there, dots. That's where you do multi-map. Schedules is going to be very important. You're going to want to put this on a schedule. Once or twice a week, have it clean. You can have it clean different rooms at different times in a different order. Floor, clean along. That's if you want to clean along floor direction. That's mainly for mopping. Robot voice, settings, carpet boost. So it will automatically detect carpets and turn the suction power to maximum for a deeper clean. Yeah, we have child lock. Do not disturb is on by default. I like that. Off-peak charging, offline maps. Okay. Pin and go. I've never really used pin. Remote control. I've never used remote control. History. This is where you can see where it's cleaned. Maintenance. This is all the filters and stuff. You'll have to reset those, but I like that it shows you how to do it. It kind of gives you a picture. That's nice. It doesn't have a buy button or nothing, but at least it shows you. Product, so there's an update, of course. I turned auto updates on, and let's update it now.
This may take 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, so it downloaded it in like 10 seconds. Now it's installing it. Okay, so it's been, 10, 15 minutes. The mop pad is getting saturated. Yeah. So those do just drip every so often. Water comes out those nozzles. But the mop pad is completely saturated now, so I did not have to saturate it myself. But again, this is going to leak. If you put this on the robot and the robot is just sitting there, it's going to leak onto your hardwood floors. So they do really recommend this protector. Okay, let's install the mop pad. So the robot doesn't know if you have a mop pad installed or not. It didn't say anything. And now I've got the spinning. I'm going to come up with a name for this. This is the spinning map air. I get this a lot on the Roborock app. Let me quit it and then restart it. All right, I quit the app. There's the Q5. This is the home page. These are all my Roborock vacuums. There, okay, it came back. Thank goodness. Because sometimes I'll get that spinning map and I got to uninstall the app and reinstall it. I don't like that. All right. Yeah, it doesn't know that you have a mop pad. There's no mop pad settings once you install it. So let's do a room and let's have it clean
Selected room
with the mop pad. I am noticing it is pretty aggressive with that dock. Well, this time it wasn't. That's good.
positioning. Stand by.
And again, it's simply just dragging that mop pad. It doesn't vibrate, it doesn't move it.
Position established.
So at least it is avoiding the mop pad or the docking station. Yeah, it's wet. So its obstacle avoidance isn't too bad. Now, it's going to go right on that carpet. And again, it will mop that carpet. Now it does show me in real world where it's at. That's pretty cool. See it moving, and that's exactly, it's lagging a little bit, but not much. I had powers on max, so I'll probably put it on bound. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. That was pretty loud. That's the Q Revo Pro. It's actually a really good robot. It's been quite the surprise. There's so many Q Revos out. They've been asking me to get the Q Revo Master, which I might. I gotta check the budget. There's a Q Revo S. I don't know if I'll get that or not, but there is a Q Revo Max. I have the Q Revo Max V. It's good, but I think the Pro's better, but it doesn't have a camera on the front. All right, so this is doing a pretty good job. Again, LiDAR navigation is amazing. It maps your house. It can go in straight lines now. You can put no-go zones. I've got to figure out but we can't put no mop zones. Okay, I told it to go to dock. Now something else I like, so the clean button was blue. It's like a status. So as it'll slowly go over, and then when it's completely finished, you'll be fully blue. I want to see how it's going to dock. Sometimes it was really aggressive that one time, but it's doing okay now. Okay, so it's doing better.
Charging.
So the only thing I can think of, I can't put that like floor type carpet. If I could put floor type carpet and the robot could sense it had its mop pad on, it would avoid it. But I could make that a room. I could try to make that a room. Like if I had a big area with carpet, make that a separate room and make this one room. That way you could tell it, okay, clean the kitchen, and you could put the mop pad on and it would avoid that. Now, when you get over here, you're definitely gonna have to make these rooms separate, and you're gonna have to you have to take the mop. I mean, it's best to take the mop pad off when it does a room like this. So I will be doing a detailed review on it. Again, it does. If you don't mind the limitations, you know, these $700-800 robots, they do everything for you. They sense carpet, they raise and lower the mop pads. You know, this one, you're gonna be taking the mop pad on and off. You're gonna be cleaning the mop pad. You're gonna be emptying out the dustbin. So if you don't mind, you can save some money. Now, is it worth it? I'm on the fence on it right now. I gotta see how it works some more. $240, that's a pretty good price point. Now, I will put a link to it in the show description notes. If you end up clicking on that link, it'll take you to Amazon where you can purchase it. The product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. That way I can buy these robot vacuum cleaners and give you my honest opinion. I'm on the fence on it right now, but I got to do the detailed review. I'm kind of leaning away from it a little bit just because the mopping pad doesn't raise up and down. But LiDAR navigation, 250, you know, man, the Tycom. But it doesn't have the dual roller. So yeah, got some thinking to do here. So again, thanks everybody so much. I love what I do. Typically, most of the time, I buy these products with my own money. Once in a while, I do get something sent to me for free, and I disclose that. But I want to give you the most honest review that I can. You know, recently Ninja did send me the Ninja Slushie, and I was able to actually give an honest review because that thing's absolutely amazing. So if it wasn't, I might have been hesitant on saying, you know, is it this good? Is it that good? I want to buy the products with my own money. With that one, I was able to make an exception, and it's just an extremely good product. It's the brand new Ninja Slushie. Again, Ninja did send it to me for free, but honestly, I was able to give it an outstanding review because it's a product. Ninja makes products that brings families together. Ninja makes products that create memories. So you're gonna have so much fun with friends and family with these type of products. Outside, we've got the Ninja, that's the pizza oven. Everybody can make their own pizza. So again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. I'm on Facebook. I'm on two places in Facebook. I have a Facebook page and a Facebook group page. I do free giveaways there. I'm also on Instagram and on TikTok, having some fun over there. So you can kind of see behind the scenes we show Miss Fiona and different things. So just having a lot of fun. Again, if you click on the links, the product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a small commission from the sale. Again, it is a way of supporting my channel. I try to buy, from here on, I'm going to try to buy 98% of the products. I'm still working out a relationship possibly with Shark and Ninja where they might be sending me some stuff for free, but I'm kind of working that out. I'm still going to give you my honest opinion. And what has happened in the past is sometimes I do get a product sent to me for free, but I'm like, okay, that's going to be a free giveaway. I'm actually going to buy it again with my own money. And that way I can do the review with my own money. But then I can give the product away. I can still give my own opinion. And so I just really do appreciate everybody's support. Even Shark said they don't mind if I give an honest review on their product, and maybe the things I'm saying about it, they might be able to fix in the future or something. So they do appreciate my honest reviews. This is just super tricky and new for me. I've not done anything like this. So, but I'm really starting. I want to resonate with a brand of honest reviews. And that's the way I can buy it with my own money. And I can tell you, would I spend this actual amount of money on this product? And I can tell you that. And I'm not beholden to anybody sending me an email or any manufacturer. Now, again, I am going to have some relationships, I think, in the future with a couple companies, and I don't know how that's going to work out yet. And if I find it being a problem, I may not do it. So, but I do have to figure that out, and it's just going to take some work. I'm doing a lot of research right now. But again, 95% of these products are products I'm going to buy, and you'd be surprised at the products I send back. And I'll tell you that in the video. I'll be like, nope, I've sent probably 5 or 6 really expensive robot vacuum cleaners back because I'm like, no, that's my money, and I want it back. This robot is not performing the way that they said it was going to perform. So again, I just really do appreciate everybody's support. I have an Amazon storefront underneath. if you're thinking of purchasing some of these products, and even if it's something like I do air fryers, I do robots, I did a bunch of coffee makers. I'm not doing as many now, but I'm doing the new ones that come out. But if you're thinking of purchasing a product on Amazon, go to my storefront and you can search. So on my storefront, there's a little search tab. You can search my videos on Amazon. And that way it'll bring up, I usually do on Amazon, I'll do a comparison with another top selling product on Amazon. And then I'll do like an unboxing, which just shows you the dimensions, kind of just what you're getting, not much of a review. And then I'll actually do a review. I may do 3 reasons to buy. I may do a detailed review. Sometimes those videos can get pretty long. So if you're thinking of buying a different product, there is a search function on the Amazon storefront. And I have lots and lots of videos over there. So I really would, now again, if you click on that video on Amazon and you end up watching that video for 30 seconds, I forget what it is, but if you end up watching that video for a little bit and you end up purchasing the product, I will get a small commission on that also. So that is a way of helping support my channel. Either clicking on the link below the YouTube channel in the description or going to my Amazon storefront and watching the videos. That is a way of supporting my channel. Again, I could not be doing this without that support. I really, really do appreciate everybody's support. I love what I do. I'm going to continue doing it. I'm working out this. I've got a lot of manufacturers contacting me, wanting to send free products. I've said no to a lot of them, but I want to work. I want to have some relationships with some of the really big ones, and I'm trying to figure that out. I just don't know what that's going to look like right now. Again, there's been some bigger ones reached out to me, and that's exciting. You know, that's kind of what I've dreamed for. You know, I want to work with these manufacturers, you know, but I also want to be honest. And that the main thing is to be honest for you as the viewer. That's where I will always come from. As should you buy this? And half my videos are like, you've already bought it, here's how to use it. So I got a ton of videos just how to use it. And then I've got a bunch, about 20% are like how to fix it. And then another 20% are like how to clean it. So lots and lots of videos. My opinion, and I get this a lot also, is my opinion on videos. They're like, why don't you say this is really, really bad? Well, I will if it is, but a lot of times they just work differently than I want it to work. And so I don't necessarily say it's bad. I'm like, this is how it works. I prefer this way, but this, because what I've run in the past where I've called something really bad, I'll get a comment and somebody says, that's the actual option I need and I love it for that. So then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. This option that this coffee maker has or this robot has may be the perfect option that you need. I don't need it. And for that reason, I'm not going to say it's bad. Never buy it. A lot of times you'll see me just saying, these are how they work. Now, I hope that helps. That's what I'm trying to help as much as I can. So again, appreciate this. This is going to be the commercial at the end of the videos. I will always try to keep that there. I know people, the #1 comment are like, thank you for getting to the point. So all the commentary is at the end. You don't have to listen to it here at the end, but I will keep the kind of the meat and potatoes of the video. I will keep that at the beginning. And I know sometimes videos get too long. This one's probably going to be extremely long, but I will keep my commentaries always at the end. And I really would appreciate everybody's support. If you could hit the like and subscribe and the follow on those other platforms, I really, really would appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Somebody knows I'm making chicken nuggets today. Miss Fiona, you'll get some, don't worry. I gotta cook them first, okay?